it's very overwhelming, right? Where I'm at right now with all the accomplishments that I've been able to achieve in these last few months on my new business, and taking a step away from the W-2, but still leveraging that what I made to scale this business. And now it's more so like, you know even with closing a few deals, still making money, and making more money that I made before. Not life changing money, but that's not really what is important to me, right? Like, why do I still feel like I'm not able to move over this past hump? And he's telling me to just trust him. Like, even where I'm at right now with the things that I've been able to accomplish, I feel like I'm not going to be able to get over to the next spot. But even though yesterday, like, he gave me a message where I am capable and he's gonna take me to different leadership roles, but something deep down inside, like, it's scary, like, having that fear and the anxiety of, I don't want to be a, I don't want to be those ones. Like, I don't want to be that one that just tried and just never got over that hump. And I'm here to just tell you, like, just trust the process. Um, Even where I'm at right now with the problems that I'm dealing with right now, I would have never thought I'd be dealing with these problems. I was hoping for these problems, almost a year ago, and now that I'm here, like, I just feel like it just feels completely different. So things don't aren't always as what they seem, and even money, material things of this world, fleshly things, like those, that all that stuff doesn't mean nothing. Like, I used to always want to be dripped out in the latest fashion, or being in a certain crowd, and, like, man, I don't really have no friends. Like, I do have my buddies, but I haven't kicked it with nobody in so long. Like, I be at home, like, man, I moved across the city to a different city that I never even really hung around. Like, I'm here, like, just really talking to you. Like, whoever needs to hear this, just understand, like, whatever that it is that you're doing, try to find purpose in life, and talk to God. And, like, like, even the business, like, that's not the end all be all for me. Like, that's just a tool for me to step into a different position, like, to, like, God's going to bless me, so I'm able to bless other people in different ways. Like, be generous, and give to, people with the less fortunate. Like, the things that I'm learning, the things that he's putting me through, like, he's my testimony to, you know different things in life. So I'm super excited. But I want you to really just have that conversation with yourself, and trust in God that he's going to be the one to move you to these new roles. And whatever it is that he's put you in, just know that it's meant to be. In all the trials, and in all the failures and the setbacks that you feel like you're you're in right now, it's for a reason. Like, he's building your testimony, he's working on you. And everything that you feel like maybe a setback, just understand that he's working on something in the spiritual world. Just so he's building up your testimony, you're gonna keep grinding, and everything that's meant for you is going to be, even these hardships that you're going through right now. Like myself, like, he's delivered me from all the things that I was into, and really showed me a different path. Like, I should have been dead, like, a few years ago, right? And I'm still here to talk to you and let you know that, man, you are worthy. Like, and we give praises to him, because he's the almighty, he's the God of gods, he's the King of kings, and he's the one that's gonna, God doesn't want you to be broke, dusted, and disgusted. Like, he gets all the praise and all the word, he gets all praises when you're up there, you're blessing. Like, even though some people think about money, and material things and all that stuff, but that's just a tool. It's just a tool to accelerate things, I feel like, and it makes life easier, right? Obviously, without money, it's very hard. It's hard, right? And living paycheck to paycheck, a 9 to 5, your whole life, until, man, it's just sad. Like, it's scary. Even with the knowledge that I have, knowing how to, maybe even start a business, and taking that risk, like, I did that. Like, I really did that. Like, I'm pouring into a machine, and for months and months, like, I never even saw any results. And then boom, it happened. Start closing some deals. I got a few deals. Now I'm at a different problem. Like, all right, got over my first few deals. How can I continue? How can I continue? Like, that's where I'm at right now. I feel like I can't even move past this. And I'm worrying too much, and like I really need to surrender myself, and it's hard because I always want it my way, right? I want to be in control, right? If you're anything like me, you want to be in control. You want to know the straight road path. You want to know the straight road map on how to get there. But it doesn't work like that because I have a feeling like where he's leading me to is going to be something completely different on what I thought. Like we have these visions of um, being at a certain status or whatever, like, and that stuff doesn't even matter to me no more. Like, man, I'm just grateful for everything that I have. Man, I just want to make my family proud. I just want to, I want to be closer and be in alignment to God, and to just serve, and to bring more people into the kingdom, right? And let people know that, man, if He did it for me, He could do it for you. Like, we're all His children. This is all His. Like, He created this. He created us, and we're created in His image. Like He said, to have dominion over the fish of the water and the birds. I'm not good with all that stuff, but I just know, like we're here for a reason, and you have a purpose in this life. And we all feel down. We all feel like it won't happen for us, but you got to change that mindset. Like, it's so hard though. It's hard, like when all you know is like you, especially like my mother's from El Salvador. My father's from Mexico. He's no longer here with us. He passed away a few years ago. But we were never taught these things. Like, we were always taught on what not to do, right? Like, don't go be hanging around. Like, even though, I'm not a product of what my parents, like, I'm a product of my choices, right? Because they led me a certain way, and I took a different path. Like, I wanted to hang out in the streets. I wanted to, be curious, and do all this other extra stuff, right? That led me to different, drugs, alcohol, being separated, and I had to go through those things, and now I'm somewhere where completely different. Like, I'm nowhere the same, and that's good. And where I'm at right now, man, just hanging out at the park, right? Like, just appreciative of this sunlight, with everything that I have. And I just want you to know, like, just keep pushing and keep striving to be better. And you're way more than the situation that you're in right now. Like, that's not the end all be all. Just keep pushing. Like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Um, I haven't talked to my mom in a while, and I called her today just to check on her. You know, I just I wanna, I wanna make the family proud. I'm going to, like, I'm doing things like, knowing in my at least in my knowledge, like, starting a business, like, and like making money in a different way. Every time my mom asks, like, "Hey, did you go back to work? Did you go back to work?" Like, I've been off of work for the last, year or so, almost a year, a few months. God's been, he's been leading me to resources, still bills paid, and even led me to a new apartment. But in the next few months, I have decisions to make to whether I'm going to, am I going all in on entrepreneurship, or am I going to have to go back to the 9 to 5 and make this and try to figure it out? Like, so that's what I'm dealing with right now. And I tend to think about all the free time that I have to do all this, and I kind of beat myself up, right, on why didn't I, those days where I fell back in temptation, like falling back into my old self, like, to bad habits. But I still made a way. Like, God helped me make a way. Like, even with all that stuff falling down and getting back up, He still helped me make a way. And like, wow, that's so amazing. Like, He keeps telling me, showing me this. I'm like, bro, I'm still doing it for you, and I'm still going to do it for you. Like, His word is not going to go back to Him void. He's not a God that will leave or forsake you. Like, He's no respecter of man. So I just need to let that go. I need to let this out and understand, like, man, just bring it all to Him. And I encourage you to do so. Like, just leave it in His hands. He's gonna make a way for you. He's gonna, like, this is your breakout season. I feel it. Like, you and I both, like, we're gonna be unrecognizable. You're already unrecognizable. You're already changing the way you think. You're already changing the way you see yourself, and that's where it starts. You got to start believing yourself. And when you get to these sums like where I'm at right now, just take the time to look back at where you've been, where where you really got delivered from, like all the things that God helped you move past. And it's amazing. I wouldn't happen any other way. Peace.